Yawamunachi, Yawakwaba, and I quite fear that we are taking it very easy here, even though Yakwa so still in commodity and I am achieving better before say, Commerce and Quino, a sea. On Chem Moody, on Chem baby, a seaport in America. Nam say, I'll prepare was a dear, okay, we were trust to call. Decided to tell them Jesus by now. In walk on down, yes, Yanyashri. I feel to fear who do in sooner Yaba Montation. Yankasi Gusu battle, and not make because he said, yeah, a problem to ourselves. Yes, it's actually by Pacific Bississa. San Yakoye. Adiana, yeah, and found for Sony at the Papa Merino. Yeah, possess Adiana, I didn't for Sony at the Papa Merino. So, you change, but we are not changing. Yeah, the same old things. Yeah, two run ego, baby, any question. In Sunimuna, and Frank, I shall left, I shall right. No, I fast, or teach of political bag, part no, the good. Not Frank, a corner, Sabi, General Casse. It is Fipa, and China got any mercy. And so, what if say, Pierre, this time, they don't want to make a or ya de pa, ever catch your France, and far they're known to. No, you know, what cavities from the casual. You better because of the more than you did about come say.
Hey, for go to your master, met you for cousin.
Yes, oh my ideal.
You must sacre and I'm assassin. This time, none can you say
it's your gem. It's
a finna better faith in omni idea and Yen share who
okay.
Quite so you're driving, be
and also the same season, Kakawa. Hey, Casino. If you wipe a Ghana flag, of course, you're not a can't visit. It didn't go see you. It's I just have a cattle. Hey,
but no, sure, Lancaster Navy. Oh, me can't say, how are you?
Yes, let me come. Oh, now me cry because caterpillar cry man. And no man I go a year back when so no. Ah, you sure that I say the normally. Oh, Vinia. Oh, the best say mama wabe say yes. Oh, that's yes.
Oh, I see how much in the oba wu. Oh, I necessary they fit any ba ho ansa.
Me catch na me say. They make me who and no na match me ba.
No, you're right.
And I'm say, and a diamond would on be ya from
I have some more. Yeah, so talk how much son because who knew how a poem my year. I know me buy almost me see. Send me baby, oh, me tea, a tofu as I remember myself. I feel the soon toss on a comma year for not lighting them. That was in Kunim. I feel when him anyone I pretty friend. I know they nation a giant so young a bonny base.
A chase them also judge
a bomon.
Yeah.
Also be answered.
Okay, so no share of focus a bono. Now and what you know make out say I didn't a fisem our sepe Anna Agokensi and Pensimu. Nina Ebebro. Sister Sandy be a guy. Anna Kejua, correct? Kejua so any bisha nafe yet me akoso but yakofaka se bodo chi wie ba some few minutes in some how do I told you double cut and Tiffany sem ye Ebebro. Can who say ebre no bi wa ebe kan say na
and na efia da wo nti me pai bo no say omo aye dwumadie bi aye anigisem no nyame mo mo anigem wie peye.
Okay.
Omo nso a obi o ho a yete a ye kasai o wayiyo safo ne nyina nso nyankopon ye won rechechefo afi omo nso ebetu kwan nyina de obefa nsio so de obefa wiem de obefa ka kwan so erade fo obi ankodu asomdwe na wotwe ebesim no de ya metena hansa nka sa akwansi asem no nti erade nya ye moasa amen na ye yin nso okoso say awie ye kuma se ne
talent
the big talent no
ya ro abe cancel
they go for me
we kwada you know we meka we dey ho na mefa the Pierre Rabeka no o se akra de no oh ho na wo
oh yeah no matter be a nya no mu no
na me say no me ntimi kon kese because of one or two but o se akra de no oh nyame ni me oh do ma
go say se si aye you audition dey enter na say the date no one person na wo dey no osa asafo dey dey so free achim ho baby wo be free achim yeah no be saye na ye nya do metal bi wo mu me say so your sofo kura oh mo ya ade for talent talent. And one of them more can. For your first, the mom. Papa. Oh, doubt him. Say, we need to be say, yeah. Also, you almost and they were more 20 minutes, they were more son. Oh. Oh, my own, the other side. Mr. Woman, can't be a man or Panaco fancy me, Brabham, Yakupaka say, what a Yakuba. If you buy a camel, Yakobra.
Medin the Mametra Diamond, me watching. Openia wano na waye dwemtreni edema nagrate kona ewo enkramantemo ene rene senior kwame kokko na woton krade amasoafo a wo hwe homasia honsem so ewo memo metre education minister say no yentna office enchira dwinbio o so fi office ho no mo anane nam school ho na wo hwe de ekoso eno na se nagrate fo ka se enuane ni ho edema school fo na wo beti ase
oh conference we say yeah, Constitution every 4 years. Now, yes, it's executive. In their conference, say the Baba electing new officers to take over the realm of affairs for the next 4 years, and also to pass resolution. I be amend the Constitution to make sure the Constitution is serve our members well. Anything here, Baha say, and another one say we have concerns also. Until Baha, we express our concerns to the government as well. Say one. We have a lot of outstanding issues. One is a responsibility allowance. Teacher for extra worker. Allowance beyond my came be legacy arrest. Your classroom, you're choky. So many students in one classroom. A year the channel and year is not going on well. Until on shares in your mind.
Ghana National School Feeding Caterers Association for Ayen Central Fonshemu, but aye time shemu no awoye na chinyina na say sika aban de ma abofra bia wonu aduane mane di aye 97 pesos no wantum ne nkonkosi 3 Ghana cedis eno ene won but aye awode eye nhemu no efri say sa sika no enso aduane no a
state contributors omuchi NHIS me mu na yetiti sika tua yenka they've not increased their pay to 200% because it's 1 cedi and they say they are to pay us 3 cedis, which is 200% increment. Under normal circumstances, it is not normal even for the first world countries to do it. 200% increment is uncalled for. We know, and then my debia yenyimi yakano yenyina na yekogom yenyina na yekokozigwa yenyimanzama no boroko intina yaro president today. Even in the midst of COVID-19, yenyim there every social policy bias and be nozoba. Asitna na yezem through because of COVID-19, but yaro there. Or increase the to 1 cedi 50%, which
Apomodi adwumayefo bi a wani edi empane wo metre COVID-19 vaccine no achi ewe poye mantemo kyerese no kwasem won kasa nso de waso atofom atese nipa bi kasa kwan ya wofaso a wo mpane na wie no de akoye ball no won kura no yie no emwa enti wo mo kyerese omafo nka won komanto won yem wode wani bedi akira hwese mpane no wo wie a ehu enwura bi a esese ba no won be kura no yie na no so ankofo hafofro amre omafo.
We are using well-trained staff in IPC. IPC is Infection Prevention Control, and also well-trained staff in healthcare waste management. In addition to the Zoom Lion Medical Waste team, we have collaborated with the School of Hygiene, who has also provided experts across the entire country to help with this exercise that is currently ongoing. So in terms of personnel, we have a very great team that is out there, well trained, ensuring that all the segregation protocols and healthcare waste management standards are being adhered to in this exercise.
Afeyanko seshidabo empotem ho nanu echi Adom kase bo amane se nipa mienu bi afa kwati kwa so wokwa kotu fam godi ye galamse emma amna ebugu won so won wakamu no anya futu sama ma ebinom ebi nso akwakoye adekro no abi
kane no ne yade yemo emma ye nyina kroma ne nya bibi kama be na nso ye kwati ani a omode ho no madane galamse amomo tutu amna ho sesi antontom Any and one at his share, ye peer cry shell. Dear Nicra, Nipana Tamarin, or Minu Tamarin, and I do not Mokobo night. Brayo committee chama, any assembly mine, your and Penifo Cromwa, the unit committee. Assembly and police for you, fire service for her. You Crom one Penifo baby or how many tria say a cosso, and find no moon and put as I'm kissing yes, no more so ya. To be frank, I need you when try.
Girl, I'm saying now or more, no. Sabi, and yeah, bush baby now or more, or more, no, Roman Cassa. And may I sure say, we've been to me in Fanepe, and me to Galamsey, Ewo, Crew, in Fitch Repair. May I well say, Crum and Penny for Nananum in Penny for Crum and all my well.
Kwantrefo Penia Wada Nadmo Edumekona no Metro Director General of National Disaster Management Organization Edumekono ene Eric Nanadima Prempe ena wode enkra akwakoja ahemfo wada bonse wosre won wone won mafo no enkasa na bagredamo eno ene bokenafo no ahye so pe ho ne wono won ma won ho kwansori mfiri ho na wontumi emie ensuo no ma ebi mesenko
yenyina yenim no emre kakra yenyina ye hu said yeah 5 northern regions Ghana started upper west na ba northeast upper east bia nso ayema wo bia nso bia wo 5 northern regions bia ayema because nso to wa haye pa and na bagre dam wo Burkina Faso nso ayema omo pese omo bie na eba na ekobasa said ya ayema omo bia enche ebebu afa bia yade a emfa ade papa emreye inti nadmofo ni assemblies nyina yenam ena yene amanfo kasa se wa wote bensuo ho paa no sorry free ho na kotena ebia wonua no ma na wonamfofo bi nchen wo saa bre ya saa de we koso se de be ya enkofa asem boni bia emma
Wasantamantam so anano ensia etoye na eje akwan nyina boss ma ensuyire emene wo mafo no wo kyerese sesia de nyame adom ekwan mu ada ho ama baabi ensuo tata ye nyina ne nyina afiri ho enti asenye ebope so wa akwan so a ya wo fro ne se go slow na bankran ye traffic no sese ekwan mu da ho no ma akwa na eko
se wan pe baabi amfa ensuo ne beyira fa wo ka no eni pe fa akro bi ho a je se ebi wo mo ho den no omo fa wo mo na omo de omo atwa kwan nim te ha ne de nsuo to a enya asem ketwa kra ya na no den papa se nsuo ne to na obegina esoro akaka na oto ani a che se asoche de ba no se wo ye nipa kra no ampe ba bia nyina ebetumi afaw
yentimi nya adwuma wo ha kanti mi mfa ha etimi wai kotal no na de begu ye shop wo no ba ne titu ne bridge na e wa ha no mo no e wo se bridge na ye de ye hwe ne ye na gates na wo hin na de emosisi tina nso nto anya kwa ba bi nya de emfa no nso to de ya ha no de etimi nya adwuma wa akora nso nto a etimi yifa car e wa ha no nyina yetimi nya adwuma je so wo tu seat nyina no ye de wa ahuro ma wi aboma nsa no ye de oni pakuro car ye de ama no e sa so ni pa no so a o ma biu no da ko mo biu fro ye de ama obi aye nso nto a ha ye pa e wa ha no.
Public Account Committee eno ewo mrasebedwam ede abasobo ama wonwo a wonbokoye nhwehwemu metre auditing eho ensem ewo sunyane eno ye bono mantam no ahenkro se no kre asetena na wonbokoye ye ene adwuma okoye ye no akoye nti wabo wa abaso.
If we were to go by the outcome of the Supreme Court case, where the Supreme Court pronounced that the auditors have the right and the powers to surcharge, we could utilize that to cause some action to be taken by directing the auditors to activate that power that is granted them to surcharge. So it is not that the Public Accounts Committee is not working, but we are constrained because we don't have the final say in terms of what action needs to be taken.
Afewo and some from no Guinness Ghana Breweries Limited for Nebo Ghana for Yinama near SSC Watratra Washim, war Bomodia se and Sadodwa was Fisher said some Ghana for what did be Babeka home. Nan yes, be or the Bibeka Honka can name Manosabua, Ama and Nipa and Jumayano. One wash say into what Snaika no, and what Atimotano and Neokoa, Watritrum, but I in Anasa or the Osompa and Ebra Ghana for what Braconso Malfonso, Ebenye Yumaye.
We are really happy that this now has that facility to use sorghum, because that makes us, a partner for growth in Ghana. And you know how the beer and the Malta products taste. Our Guinness products have a great taste. So it's contributing to the taste and the desire for our consumers as well.
In fact, you share in Fibese in Naya on the average, because on the average of Fibia, Omutia, Bese 300 million in every year. At 300 million, include excise tax. Excise tax here near the consumption of the product. Nankasano sono. And our mutia PAY and see employees no taxes. And mutia corporate income tax. And so a count no mutia VAT. The Nina no more than a woman. Now the Bakami who say any GBA and say, if you are Montiasiano, Omba, they didn't get a one near Susu. Sana, I see about the answer, didn't get a one is soon, never be an 2 years.
Bedem kasia meken kind of someone pay no a seat name of the bonkrata no any diso yet na se aboboso na poso tewtew e de no so asmo medin de ma metra diamond me mo ache edase
so ya baba ka e be o enso ya ba e wani bi wasa na seba and they see the PR me we on call because it was here we attach or monitor me maybe answer aha do the body be any body be any it's more to join the bucket madam
okay me yanko delegate the bucket anu na me de ehase agenda 111 critics witches and wizards says Presby moderator Presby so for penny right Reverend Professor J.O.Y. Mante and worker say mo amoke kan sem sa ban so obehwe na hospitals ahodo po amantam no mu amoke kan ho asem se nya beye pa dia na esemoa ada na ade no yenye ekura na so adwene na ba no mo condemn ho asem de obokrata no de aba ewo ha nana wants sanity in land administration copy 3 delegate obokrata no na wo share board lands commission board na ya paw no ode eto wanim se no kredie prepare yenye adwuma wo lands no na sase ho manso no anu ode se wato estate dan kra no be wie manso da so ye awade yesu so wa mamu pa mabu asase ye nguma ansan ya I don't know now one trial adjourned to October 11th or pay 6 ya dey akọ so whom MP no driver no ya natum ya remande no wo ayi asentokwa obi awu a ye pene kura bresu no se ne ye mfere ade ka wo dofo bi da fo ma wu so ho na akokon enti abrante no ya se ya charge no se we pre obi aha ti daily guide obokrata na ma ne boa no pay eno no yesia de kwaje pepa yesia de kwaje ne ana boa
de waka de no anu
Ghanaian Times nie mampani ene enipeko bi na wa ha eya asem kro na afia boss na asase ho nsem ne mansosem mampani se sade na ete ne koma ompesa enti ye no ho asem ha enipa mienu so ha wo mochi abayu na wadi mfrishia dumiensa abayu a wadi mfrishia dumiensa ekosie ye no safo ne so wo mochi no radiation from microwave ovens not harmful ebinu mo keka se aduane kra ye de chef microwave mu ni ade no eya na enye ade papa na no emu nchemu wa ha Dr. John Owusu Banahene chechem tikratafa no de toso dunsia page 16 wa Ghanaian Times no onsa kambia obetiasie unbudgeted expenditure for national assignment coverage crippling GBC iti GBC and the hoso atiasi hoyi iti Professor Lassan and chechemu se eniema bi enkonkrata so na ubehu na putupuru ni aye enkobuku musu da akontabuo so mahoda ni nyina aka ho na GBC sia na esi nitiase we ya the Ghanaian Times there
graphic die ni asam no bia sa ba ni mo ha na ha no brofo no o say hot fraudulent sale registration of lands president charges lands commission ho asam na mampani ene won mo foni da ha no eno amenka biem ti ate da enro nso to ya homachi anadwun mo kura na da so ato nyankopon na nim na binum de ankoyi na binum da enjoy no na binum nso e wa hohiehie mu
yes kasa na wo da enjoy no na yete ha ne ye ba ne ka ase asai
Haji store nsuko
oh sa
Frank fie no bed or da so nyina
ada wo so ene aboa no e we de wa kan de e we ya asemo daily graphic so na me musa no de sa oh
radio Frank want me so nka so
Frank baby oti no ono ane penalty ho
na ensam from wo pe 13 one mo na wo say herbal treatment for COVID-19 in Ofen na say ye de ya bibidu okun atia COVID no e ho asam nso wa ha graphic zoom lion sanitation dialogue in Bunu East today and then ye sha se na be bia ye dure ye nya 60 say 4 ye fi ho dialogue hey serious abi ni pa yare pa here sika kwa ni e dialogue go fi ho na ntie no na kwabna kan na no pay ade ne mfa mu ha na ade agu ho eno so ni atena ho aye dialogue ama mpanifo ya yetin ne ayi pan no ama wo mo no adwene ho eno e di asem
fan to ha
well new weekend crusading guidance ne na new weekend crusading guide ekura adan wa hanum sei ya efe na ya adan mo no na wose eno eye Kumasi military hospital ebinu mo keka ebia wate bi sesa adan wo mo hyase no wo mo agesi ho na aka nsensemu eno ena no pay wode ai ho nsem abeto hanum say Kumasi military hospital not abandoned commences operation in November NPP mrasebejani ena kasasemi enti nyame ya aduma November no gina fitiri ho no yeduru ho no ma na yakwakopa eho entoma Nigeria fortress akwan Ghana for fa so mutwa loto no eye kwan pa eboa pa anti wo mo afi alata ya fi ada na osre o ma fi alata ya wa ba Ghana e ba be hia kwan ya fa so a ye loto ho hyehyɛ ye ntie ne wone ayi samia ku e na etwamfo ni gina ha yi a kama no ho asem no Ekufo-Addo travels rate in over 50 million Ghana cedis COVID-19 vaccine. Razak Kudo and the Kasasumi, if our Hona pension, Mukratafano, the Tosomiansa, any edu, new weekend crusading guide on Sabekebi. Nanado Zongo Fund to accelerate SDGs development in Zongo, coordinator and Eka Wasumi, and also Zongo Sonfaswa, Bebane Honshe, new weekend crusading guide. Are you free one minute once in Mustafa Hamid.
President.
And I make us say, oh, free one minute, Zongo, a unibeam. But
yeah.
Okay, so what we
my chronicle near Fanco.
Ayo, chronicle, dear, they call weekend. No, okay. And some of your so that and be Hana Bakwa and no fa amamreni amania honsem no say chiefs reject barrier of suicide calls for discrediting Apramdo land. Okay, and Chronicle and quotation on the Bible say Galatians 6 verse 7. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever one sows, that will he also reap.
Galatians 1:3 saying.
Ensia chichemonson
asimo mo nada mo ho zo nyame
ensina chiche ye guo no ye nipa guo no eno na betwa ye shone yetepa
okay so
dama no te say
say ana no na ye de bola ne gu afichire ho no ensunsan ne sio ne to ye ensunsan no
ko ho aho
enti de dia na no no ne ye twei
yes ye be sia
but before
it's osmosis so
yes osmosis yeah
but before I go na Friday
okay
and Apostle Salas birthday no be
Sunday
okay
birthday no
ha you use this opportunity a happy birthday in advance the Apostle
Salas there wisdom
shemo I don't know w no
ya for the also budi
and yeah peace perfect ne and the bebe no correct hope grounds asempa you know yes Hartwell and I'm a birthday Hartwell Salasi Tamaklo yeah
kasamboyato
kuma papa bi nyame hira nyame nyo kese no nyo kese pa happy birthday hati na uka obi abe hunu ti happy birthday nyame hira oni Apostle mu ye the same month and my sister so be 16 nti edu ho nti Apostle de ye be kwa shere ho
yes Soundman Pacho, edini one vigilante, Mr. Abuaji, Nafty lecturer waka baby. Mr. Bwajina. You didn't know.
Abuna. Me say.
I said, Mr. Bwaji.
No, because the
okay, so Mr. Bwaji, Nafty, now child, you know, and over jail, and I'm chumma, you know, and kotai, busha phone of which why? It be here, me quabbing, Missiwa, and the form. I say if you quabbing. Okay. Chim last one. And Siwajua, very unfortunate. And he could you say, Mamma Kaina, Emma Ocean. Siwa was so good to all of us. 75 for Kobe.
Enti asante kaswano enkra kade.
Oboji.
Hey.
Na jobu sabi mi.
Siki Akono, a head coach at the Black Stars of Ghana, Wakasa, ahead of that game.
We want to win. We want to start very well, like the captain said. But of course, is a journey, and that from the beginning of the game to the end, it's not going to be it's not going to be easy. Once the game is going tough for us, we still need them to support us. But I'm aware, I'm very, very courageous. I know that my boys are ready. We want to try as much as we can. This is a World Cup match, and it's 6 matches, and I think by the 6th match we want to be on top. This means that we need to be focused. Whether somebody asks a question that it's not an issue. We want to be focused and start very, very well. I trust in my boys that they will deliver because it's about time, and we want to do well and start well. Yeah.
Sikia Kono Samono, Onye, Wasaya can some kakrache fans no. Wase Ghana for Enya de Bimano.
We know the kind of players that will help us in this game. We know the kind of players that will help us in South African game. And so we're preparing towards first Ethiopia. We believe that once we do the things we want to do on the field of play, we do it very well. We come in numbers. Those who are able to come and support us. Those who will be watching the game at various homes, keep your fingers crossed for us. This is our moment. This is our time. We need your support to make it. Without you, it's always difficult. Thank you.
Wow. Question here, no. And fans and the catch. But young corner, young share, Captain Andre, did I use so kind? I was say some more STT. That's Ethiopia, but if you're much Ethiopia, no matter what you need. Yes, on the train last minute, and I was qualify who did I?
2 different generations of the squad. I'm very happy with the boys that are here, honestly. We work really well. The group is gelling well. We've been in camp for the past, I think, since Monday. Everything is okay. You can see there's a lot of quality, there's a lot of talent. So I'm convinced and assured that, the players that are going to represent the nation, we are all ready to make the nation proud. So I think with a lot of young players in the squad, that's why you have senior players there to guide them, like the way senior players guided me in the past and showed them the way. Because Black Stars is not for anyone, and I will be here today and I can be here for long, but I will leave one day and people have to be ready to take over. So to be frank, boys that are here are very talented, good players, are determined to succeed. So I believe that with patience, with hunger, we will be able to succeed.
Manone and Sama Andre, Jete or the Chuja, Arches, yes. Nani Abre, as on the Bojuma, Arches, Utim bro for rich. But Cape Coast, Utimus, a bomb matches or I said Taco Yenia, they actually must say a pitcher you, Mujina so Kuyipa.
We all know when we come into the qualifications, we don't always have the best of pitches, but the pitch is much better than it was the last time we played here. That's a fact. I believe that in Ghana we have the capabilities to get the best pitches. It's only if we want to. but that's not the most important thing. I think what's important is that everyone focus on the game. We have played on very bad pitches before, and we will play on very bad pitches in the future. So I think we should be happy and encourage what they've done on the pitch now, because it's much better than the last time we played versus Ivory Coast, and we hope that the next time we come, we will even be better again.
All right, Andre, your captain, Nadima, the Black Stars of Ghana, oneexpert.com, and I think so. Jifas Mixake, when I didn't summon at the airport. Now, Saniana, Uhuni Dadano, Okopimo Black Stars Campua, Yababo Boros here when it's Yada, Morano Soropa, and any Ethiopia Fu. Kade. Badwam we are straight to Cape Coast. And I am eject you at all. I was some FM near Adom FM, so live commentary in share FM, so demo your affiliate stations where broad you are somewhat ya Gumo Ghana by BNT channel Safam commentary name with down. Yanni de Bebro multimedia ya Jade and Yasi and Jairi and Yasi to so ya J and Yasi. Yes. Now 30 years of Kreku president Adom the Ghana Football Association. Ahead of that game, we Wakasa Kushia old players of the Black Stars. Almost here, Kanyama Ghana penny at the idea. Now they took ya as on your GDE says how much he be.
This weekend, Ghana plays against Ethiopia. You are retired footballers, but you have to play the game. Mufama Kuma and Bonu. Yawachi, I am game. Yawa game. You have colleagues, junior brothers in the team. You have friends in the team. I remember we were going to South Africa for an AFCON qualifier. I called Sami before. I said, Sami, Upo, you'll be on the flight to South Africa. I said, oh, President, so what? You have a role to play. Sami, I want you to go into that dressing room and speak to the players for me. Sami, he let record. Did we not qualify to the AFCON? We need a lot for you. This confirms what I'm saying, that each one of us has a role to play. Maybe I Sami go
Right, courteous of Krakow President, Ghana Football Association, and someone or the two old players, then you to it means another empire nature. Now, you know, so now young fancy. I time Nabukov. Now, you see, now, Jifas Mr. I can't want to pay. Any someone at every war, gonorrhea, away, syphilis, away, Sansona candidiasis, white or mine in my way. See, yadi, hey, West Spain, a year fuel, West Spain, and I feel to me on a premature ejaculation, my catcher. Say empano, say otna paso ye bema, otna paso na enye noise ya. Enye dua ede ye empano na enye. Ona unye juma bia, sister, bra, juma na Jifas mecha papa. And unye bia be boa pa ni ade. Oba beti oneexpert.com. Mbeti keke oneexpert.com. Abusia Sergio Manucho, I'm a producer and I pay image wire and I share my 0546 452 111 image wire no. Kai se wode nanka sambeka kejwane ho. Erika Siedu Bodine.
Mokwa ba ya Adom TV. Badwam na oguso hye na fisembre aso say yedi enkomo ahodo. Yeda Sister Sandy be ye guy. Asia na ye fiadanti extra no. Nyame ya dum ochna. Or the bet was so dear amount. Now before I was a extra beba no now you say enko hia bi wo ho. Esa o show apomuden ho nsam ansa. Enti from 7 to 8 eye enko hia. Nkomo e bedi na memenda china no so ehia se obehwe. Ti ewie pe na Sister Sandy be ye guy. E de ahosepe extra abro no ya je woni sa na o de adaboko na de achonkwasiada. Sa pepe na ye e wa Adom TV so. Enne e fiada. Regular reports na na ye general enso to toy ya fin so ade ye no eso ani se o ka kire e chen se de nketo bumu a aka hu se ahoro no ko ba fin wo ho na ato na gya na basa e ha adwene de niam bebre e ko so ko northern region crowd ya aside no ade no omo anu be week or two ni nso guso e to de ya me ye no am ye hye me ya kwada 5 years abemu a nso to no mu no one dan jurugu ya enne 5 years old boy no on tiasie tini nyina no ko e de betwa se e wo se nyina ye hwe ho yie ye si dan asinsu aso a ye nyai ye tumura agu gatasimu ama nsuo beto entimi nya ne kwan enko a moma ye nyai ne ba ahohiahia mu ne ahokyere no aban ene mpanifo ahodo no no mo mfesi sa ye challenge no de ombe ya aboa ya ne sa torenchemu aboafo ombeba na oma ba beboa ye eno ahia enti se de wa bre wo moja ni mfie bebre mfie duo no no wa panya na ne nyina hwerewo ne bi aban aba de obetimi de ama ko nipa ne doso ebi amu anwa mattress eno no an solve wo hawo ni nyina ti mu nyina mu yen kamom na de ebeye bia nsuo to a obenya ne ba bia kwa asomdwe mu enfepra enfa reho bia mma no yenye ne saa nyame de ensuo bibi oye bia no odi hira ye emma se ba beseye ba nipa femu no na afia ya ma adane no me so abayen so enti ebedi nkomo ye bekọ northern region na afia kwa asante na enkran hanso ye di mu nkomo ye hwe enso se ye benya metiofo efi se na nke enim se September mpodi esensuo betompo a ensuo eto ya na chese pede ne ho eba ba se se ne de ndi asesa kra metiofo de release aba se ensuo na be ye se ya nti ene omusu bedi nkomo nti ene se wu pia nkra na bebie school wo ma ho fade mu no ni nyina no ye behwe na ye de ho nkomo na nsa no ye benya atichu no won madi nkomo ye ntie reports anra ensuo no se de ha dwene da chehene abafro edeba
Move on the phones. Move that. I can't even for this car. I'm going to 4x4. I'm going to yeah, could attest you to be for.
Se wiemu sakra na se nshu ba beto a na nipa hodo asase etempenten kwane ahesio esane se nshu eto won krampe na kwakofa wo yene ade abre nipa hodo a wote brono bi so enu a nshu a etete gu yei ama ehyen ahodo a ebope so oya kwan so na doso bebre odi wani akire mu ewo tesa no ene ne mpatemu ekwan ne ba bia nshu no eto ya antumi ankogota ne mu ebope so ewo kwan ne mu a ama ehyen ahodo a nanka wose odi sa akwan so akoniaba no ebeye wo yene kase edima won yekodu woni yehunu se eyade a nsio no age akwan ne ba bia fa ntinyade a kas nketoa no atumi efa nsio no mu ahyenkafo ene won a odi sa akwan so akoniaba akirem se anyade a eboa kora esane se afibia nsio beto bia no eyade a sa akwan no eho eyire.
I've been in traffic for about an hour now. Wow. I feel so bad about it. I feel so terrible about it. See, I have a program at 7:30. Now it's almost 8:15. Wow. It means I'm late already. See, this is very bad. They have to do something about it. Indeed, they have to fix the country. It's very important.
More than 2 hours. It's very unfortunate. Our engineers in this country have disappointed us. Me, myself, I'm an engineer by profession, but this thing we shouldn't be going through this. It's not good at all. Okay.
Nsuo eka ahyenkafo ani akwantufo ehye efie ebi nso abeka abonten so bese donhwere mienu a akwantempɔ bi no a wokuma se kurodua mu no nsuo eyiri fa ho akwantempɔn binom a nsuo yiri faaye ebi yɛ kwamo adwe so ɛfa ɛwɔ Kumase Nkran kwantempɔn so Kumase Obuase kwantempɔn ɛna afi Kumase Tamale kwantempɔn akwantufoɔ ne ahyɛnkafoɔ a nsuo ɛka wɔn ahyɛ mu no ɛbɔ aban soboɔ sɛ aban ayɛ nhwɛha na akwan titiriw deɛ fa subɔn kan kasasa aban siesie ne nyinaa no wabu nnua agu nasum na wɔn siesie yɛ
sɛ wɔampɛ baabi amfa a nsuo ne bɛyira afa wo kaa no enipa fa akro bi hɔ a gyese ebi wɔn ho ɔden no wɔn fa wɔn na wɔn de wɔn atwa kwan nim sɛ ha ne de nsuo tɔ a ɛnya asɛm ketewa koraa ɛyɛ na no ɔden papapapa sɛ nsuo ne tɔ na wobɛgyina ɛsoro akaka na woto ani a kyɛ sɛ asorɔkye a de ba no sɛ woyɛ nipa koraa na wɔampɛ baabi a nyina ɛbɛtumi afa wo
ɛwɔ Kumase South Junction no nsuo no eyiriye ɛfa afitafoɔ adwumadi dan bi a afitafoɔ bi ɛka akyire a na wɔn ma abɔ kyenku adwene wɔn ho
yɛntimi nyɛ adwuma wɔ ha ka ntimi mfa ha etimi white coat no na de abegu ye shop wɔ no ba ne titu ne bridge na ɛwɔ ha no mo no ɛwɔ sɛ bridge na yɛ de yɛhwɛ ne yɛ ɛna gutters na wɔ nyina de emosisi ntina nsuo ntɔ a nyɛ kwa ba bi nyɛ de ɛmfa no nsuo tɔ de ha no de etimi nyɛ adwuma wɔ ha koraa nsuo ntɔ a etimi yi fa car ɛwɔ ha no nyina yɛtimi nyɛ adwuma gye sɛ woyi wotu seat ne nyina no ayɛ de wa ahoro ma wia bom ansa no ayɛ de onipa koro car ayɛ de ama no ɛsa so nipa no kɔ nso a ɔma biom no da komo bi wo frɛ de ama obi ayɛ nti nsuo ntɔ a ha yɛ paa ɛwɔ ha no
ɛnam so ama assemblyman wɔ South Ntwɛ so Kwame Asafoagye ɛde ato dwa sɛ nokure nie amiadi a akwantufoɔ ne ahyɛnkafoɔ ɛfa mu no aboro so ne sɛnti aban mmɔden asɛ ɔbɛyɛ subɔnka a ɛwɔ mpɔtamu hɔ no ho adwuma na ama akwantufoɔ ɛkɔ mu ha wɔn titiriw wɔn ma wɔn fa bɛkɔ roundabout ɛna afei Santase roundabout kwantempɔn no so
sɛ nsuo tɔ na ɛtɔ kɛse a ɛhaw kɛseɛ pɛ ɛde ba ne sɛ ɛkwan no koraa no ntumi mfam woyɛ w'adwene sɛ wo fam a ɛbɛtwe mo kaa na akɔ because wohwɛ pressure na ɛba na ɛnyɛ pressure ketewa culvert nketewa na ɔmde ahyɛ bridge na ase no nsuo ti saa bridge no saa mmerɛ because nsuo na ɛtɔ no yɛyɛ so nim sɛ now no there is a paradigm shift nti nsuo a ɛtɔ no ano ɔdene nti nkɔmɔ nyi culvert ni mfiri na nkɔmɔ nya aseɛ ne direct ɛma yɛ ya paul macho atro nkrata akɔ yɛ wokɔ yɛ siska ni hɔ mi wa ne sɛ kaa no anaasɛ nsuo no twe obi kaa kɔ sɛ sia a problem kɛseɛ paa na bɛba
ɔhemi interview ama ne bɔne firi Kumase
Rasentino said a wa share be no, a biana and rano, oh, and pienti once a day, who knows how area move on a corner boko cries, or the other. But will be there no quam here, we don't be there or traffic mo, and son or quack could do the biana or crow, a dientia, flats, Quanamunina, a dinner deba. So, and soon one no quine, when you're no quine for ya, sure sank a beba, a wire, a minu me noir. It's more nice to buy noir. Ɛde nsu yiri brɛ no mom yɛnyai ti sɛ yɛyɛ gyae sɛ yɛtoto nwura gu gutters ne mu na aban so yɛ na sɛde a nsuo bɛtɔ obi anya problem bia mom yɛnyina yɛmfa nto yɛn ho so na yɛnyɛ ɔman no ɛyɛ fisem yɛbɛkɔ sɛ da maka no nanso yɛbɛbie phone lines no bia na baabi awɔ no nso challenge ne because no nso yɛnya kwan po ama wo hɔ na nso wakyerɛ wo haw ɛwɔ nsuo tɔ a ɔhaw a ɛde ɛbrɛ na mom sunny gold brown sugar a ɛwɔ sachet mu enti ɛyɛ simple baabi a wokɔ bia utime de sunny gold brown sugar ɛkɔ ebi wɔ fie enti mesrɛ wo nso nya bi ɛwɔ fie occasion bi a woyɛ bibi a woyɛ bi a wohia sikyire ɛwɔ mu no wonya sunny gold brown sugar ne bia ɛno ano no wo na wokro no yɛ design ne kama packaging no so ɛfɛ yie store no kora bɛn wɔ kora de wobɔ wuram na wo so wopɛ brown sugar ana sunny gold brown sugar ebi wɔ hɔ malls ahodoɔ no nyinaa nti no ɛnyɛ na Mr. Pebi, now also fedi wujuma bia. If he say a was sashemo, nanso emodu. So the old year free sashemo credit will contain a moment say a bro sokra. And in all to the panel. Now price and so I will form for 0244 636322 0244 636322 and 0577684103. We no number. So we pedal what to and now pinch your movie no. Now fresh sunny gold brown sugar. Nampeni for any war edi enkomo. Na energy sembia ba Franco Trading Enterprise for na edi aba ya tete so promo. Ya tete so unim de Franco Trading Enterprise for one more any no to me ye. It is also what the yatete so badia. Now one more product be a ton ewo Franco Trading Enterprise no. Yatete so say who e dia mom. Enti say your iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, Smart TV. Range from 32 to 55 inches no. When you no discount about daso. The difference is say no wadwiri mo poster wo phone. iPhones ana Samsung Nokia ibi ana TV or smart TV dia ene Franco Trading Enterprise wuku ada ya 1st September and almost share sa promotion as nyame adoma 30th September na ewie nti opportunity no wo homa osisi a sa wo phones ene ho accessories bia Franco Trading Enterprise watete so sa wo TV laptops bibia Franco Trading Enterprise watete so e dia amount ana for 0246 422338 0246 422338 and our 0555 939311 0555 939311 and our Franco Trading app on Okohonum Oko Google Play Store then you now betimi download it and now francotrading.com one website bibia opese otie yes wako na one more edi eye enkomo eno ehon no Franco Trading Enterprise was still phones papa fie where a max and be safe na say almost say border row e dia for covid no ho mama ye hwe ye wo covid no so ehon Jory's farm ehon de miama kan hwe enti minim dia making eye efie enkokọ yi bi pa ya ye na kama okọ ba bi a wo mu kumomu anu siesie wo mu no a wa wani beje na so we Jory's enkokọ nam ne bi na we de akraba no a wa behu difference no so ati ase nti nya se ni local chicken wo ho ye wo na me se na wunhu nti Jory's adaroma esro bra ope fresh ye kunu wa siesie ne de ama wo ho ana de o makunu no mo siesie de ato ho ama no ni nyina nso ebi ewo eho no mu a ubenya bi 02081211199 02081211199 metwa me LPMs no eso nemom mamenko ahomane so na said the medi kind of two Jan northern region there one masam no cry different from the enura ye enkran ni kumase ye hunu ye no omo before enura beba no nsuo to wo ho no den esenya pade ya drofo papa bi de omo konse donkrofo dan ejurigu mamenko Eliasu Abdul Rauf enchen na ye no eni enkomo Rauf no pe wotemenka ye mo achen yeah, that's the papa pamion for near Coso, our northern region no eson. A hay pote pan so and ensure ya ato bear na watching me nui, how mopa.
Yes, yeah, that's it. So it appears a teacher from Hadia, I can say, Nina, Savannah, northeast, northern region, upper east, Hitchu. And upper west and so far by being say home time crowd the car quite more ye di ku tala ye se bi nsu no ye ntine se pan na na de ya de a nsu no a sha sia etotoi no e de ohaw etimi e de abre ye pa na ohwe bebi a ye be ka ho asem na nsen ya tamale metro hono nsu no e bi ono be ba ohwe afi de ya a sha sia anya adikanya di bone do na because ohe amanfo adan a adwiregu amanfo fie so a esoi agigi aboso a de no matu akotena omo ebusuafo enchen a mo nsanso nti omo afie ene eye school kran so a omo ko school kran no a na eno so no so omo beba fie no so ayese mebre no dise ubehwe a ha de no kwase nso na eto no minim se ebi etesa pepe ebi tesa e wo mo ho de ba ha de ebitumi akasa ha de ndie ebo so yi pa na enim so say na wuni omo no ebe white voter no eno so no ya de a so no enya bie badweda mu yi ma ye kora na ya de a anya age kru no aboso a omanfo no apake omo niema wo a wado afu abru a ufi say ubetimi abubu no mono saa no ahata na awudi aye de obe ana obebubu no mono aton no ayade a omu nyina no akwa omu bubu omu mbuo efri nwura mu a omude efri honomo na de ye ni je ene se nadmo edi kind to ye nim chere se Badwam no last Friday no na anka omubie nanso no enra ebra director general Nana Ajimai Prempe ebepie ewo atifida from ha wone ahemfo koka say ubeka ache omanfo no mo omutibe nsu anaso omutibe bia nsu obetimi afia fa won so no say omufu omuchese omu nanam ewu ewo ha ewu kuro no so nti omu so no ebewu ewo ho no mo nti onu no susu say wone ahemfo no kasa omu no ka omu bekiche say omu no tie omu ahemfo no yepa nti nam so ma no baaya wone ahemfo no ebehia ya na nka wokọ ya na ho na ya na etukwan na eyu na savulgu hene nso no na ono nso etukwan a oni omnemom wode achi eja miola na eye tolon hene se wo mo ba won fantu anim se obesere wo se won kasanche omanfo no na omuntu enfri bebi a omo wo no na omo ne abushia nkotena kakra se da ebe ya ebetumi aboa ama de yehu no yen ti se enkwa atimi afrim sa na wo hwa anu a Savana Mountain Mukrade, solar tuna honomono, nipa baako abamu a di mfienum etimi ehwe no kwa ewo nsututo ya mu a na enso no eto ya omo epi kodina ya dan edwiri ya egu omo so a wonu ya foforo no so no na omo gwa ya sabia elifo gu so a omo try sa omo pre omo kwa ede ama omo na obepiem ewo fu no ewo tamale metro ha tamale north no tampo tamono because me na no Jordan so etoye 5,000 pennyfo na nadmon pennyfo na etimi ekọ rescue amanfo na ekọ prayer amanfo enkwama because so no etoye na yade egi fie ni na udina okra nya ade a izini ndan etisi enso no mu nti pennyfo na ekọ ya omutimi ekọkọ boaye
Eliasu
egi wo mo
Eliasu mpacho mi ntwa wanu nti we no bagre ne na asa ba be kan nsu eto dada ho na normal nsu a eto na ha adwen sa no
Mesia normal nsu na eto na ha adwen sa no na mpo de na no juoda de na eti o tamale ni eti se bagre dam no anya ba bedu be company for say omu bia ebi be na wotwe ansa bedu anti we no obu ka Friday na Monday ne de be kakasa uhwe ba bi ti say friend say sana budungu na so be ba bi ti buma ni se be na nsu na ho onde se na ebi se bagre dam na aba so mra ewu a prempe me che director general de manad mo nchie mu che say empenimfo mo do fatu che say ewo mu say nsu no aye made na nkana e de nsu na ho onde etie wo ha no nkomo twentwen su kakra he say ebe kofo ana entino na no e de ba enura nsu kesia to achievement mkropom eto apa eto Burkina Faso no wono no din say do mu bi e de ba me we ani bia no yade ometi adie nso nti omu nche mu che say omu nyam bie ya asoi na omu ba be bie enso so aso aye nya na ha no the question mi say bagredam ri be ka so no e be ka ho na mpaibo pa antini ambamu a wan sha ye nti asemde because okay director general ikra ka say no o say a wono amu akade a omu di bidmanka bi say ba o mefa no akasa so ko di ba bi a wo che say obesa mai mu na say obi dia say Oda na so be vampire ya na what kind wo mo a omo achievement mati ba sia so hwe se de ensem etitie abagredam no nyam ba ya mpenifoi ensem omo di tude ya se ku kaka
na se wo kasa mu no de mpenifo ka bi ani wo ebo ade hye ni hu se ombe movie free ho no mo free se wo mo nananom me ho an wo mo tena ye ntisa na ho nso wo mo ebeye
papa na wo chire mu chire se wo ko be to ama ya omo kantino na mo dai bibia de ama eya ahemfo hu ze ha no omuti ahemfo ni ye pa na enyam didie bia wo ho no nti no wo fi se ha no mo na meke na ka metumi ho ekotena ha na akwa se bibia like didie se de omu didie tienti no nti ahemfo no emom na didie no mu nyina no ne fapem no gina ho nti omo no ba na omo no be kan eno be ma omu no ati no shame ne kasam chese most of times no eya omu kosa mu omanfo no ntu a ya sansem no bi na eya omu timi ka che omu a eya o how na ensuo no de no kwasem so hwe anopai so e wo ha no mu a apetepete kakra na wiem nso ada ho ayesen a ekrese ensuo da ho wo soro a ebia empimu nkwa wiem ho no ensuo be tantimi ato ananso se the anton so de anayeze mafia na yɛda nyankopɔn ase na ɛntɔkora nso awia nso mbɔ nso nti no fɔm no ankasa deɛ agye nsuo no ame anti nsuo kakra bi a ɛbɛba biara na ɛsɛ ewura amanfoɔ afiem ɛwɔ asikiri ntem ha no
Elias yɛmfa wo si ha ne yɛna ase papaapa na nyame nkɔ so ɔma mo ho ban no mmɔ yɛnuanom ɛwɔ hɔ nso ho ban firi saa atoro nkyɛm yi mu yɛda ase Elias Abdulrauf no Northern Region ɛne yɛtee ne nka no nti no yɛbɛsrɛ na sɛdeɛ nadmo mpanimfoɔ ɛde ho afutuo ba no yɛ nananom pɛn so na nyɛ nnɛ ɛne nnɛ die no ɛnsɛ nti sɛ wogyina no so aka sɛ ɛhɔ na wo nananom atena na saa nti a na no wode ɔhaw nso ɛbrɛ yɛ fi sɛ ɛkɔ sɛdeɛ na ɛkɔ na saa bɛsi yɛn so on sɛ na yɛ di ho nkɔmmɔ nti no nananom nkɔ so na wɔn ne wɔn manfoɔ ni nkɔmmɔ na nka wɔntwe wɔn ho na bagre no kora ma yɛ kora na edi awu na no bɛka ho deɛ a ɛbɛha adwen nti moma yɛnti afutu ampanifo ɛde ɛma no na yɛwɔ other reports a yɛbɛgye ba before then ma yɛmia homa no na yɛne Ghanafoɔ bi nso ani nkɔmmɔ na yɛnhwɛ wɔn so wɔn challenge nsuo tɔ kakra ha ɛde ba ne kwan yɛbɛfa so na yɛnyina nso yɛbɛtumi aboa ma nsuyiri no ɛbɛyiri kura ɛnsɛ japade obenya no baabi yɛbɔ hɔ afa na wakɔ nti numbers no ɛyɛ 0302 211 701 702 703 na onso wafrɛ aba so nti metwɛn calls no na ansa na no Kompu Ghana Limited for wɔn ɛwɔ nneɛma awodoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ a wonya bi esi wo fie a betumi aboa wɔ Infinix wɔ hɔ Techno wɔ hɔ Samsung enso wɔ hɔ phones hu nneɛma nyinaa na ne nyinaa no nso discount nso ɛkaka ho nti Mr. so hunu Kompu Ghana Limited nkrabata bia no nneɛma mabɔ so nyinaa na sɛ wo pɛ bi sɛ yɛ air condition chef freezers home theater television sets bibia yɛde siesie fie no mu ne ade a Mr. Bra Kompu Ghana Limited for hɔ na wɔn mo ani ensa wɔso na wɔn numbers no sɛ bia wo penkyeremu bi a 0243 143 143 0243 143 143 ni enkyeremu na Kompu Ghana passion for technology ti de wo pɛ bia na mebobɔ so no air conditioner na sɛ fridge ana sɛ check freezers home theaters TV ni bibia wo hia bia no na wo ne Kompu Ghana Limited for edi ensa wɔso Amas Farms Limited for nso ɛwɔ nkokɔ efie nkokɔ yɛ bi ɛwɔ yarefa ɛyɛ enkran na sɛ opɛ sɛ wɔn famre wo fie anasɛ wo office nso a Amas Farm ɛyɛ ni nyinaa bi ɛde ɛmaye sɛ wo we Amas Farm ne nkokɔ no bi a uhunu sɛ mpawa wo fie kokɔ first no fie kokɔ na ne awia na sisi a ya krakraba sese no animdifo na sa akɔfa aba yedi ya fie die nti nkokɔ fie nkokɔ paade Amas Farms Limited for 0244 113533 0244 113533 and a weekend ebi a wedding bi koso ebi a party bi adoring bi anasa bi ebi na yi abafie nkokɔ de ya obenya bi Mr. Ebo no ye Amas Farms nti baby a wo no ka wo frɛ wo mo a ebe deliver de abro wo ha ho bebre wo stress wo ho bebre nti 0244 113533 na say one Amas Farm di enkomo ma me nkwa homa no so meto so with my LPM because omo ada romanti ene enya ho kwan betina ha se wo ma me so yasene a enya sika ene de abamfra memo so ho tie da sponsors na se be koni ko na ye ni kwa kasa Nicholas anopei ya mwache de oba afisem so wo bedwam.
Good morning Eliaba.
Eda se papa na ni ko free here anopei
me kasa free Kumasi Eliaba asam kakra person kan say Ghana for ahunidie yeni ehuni se nso nipa ni free ha se pe no otu kwan kokodu abrochiri se pe onim se just about the tissue kura ye mfa nto fam na nso ha obi bɛdan bɛyɛ ade na afɛ den na wato ade na twene baabia me kai sa dum ha sei omo de das VCC baabi bebre das bi na manfo prefri fie no de mbola ba be shem o ya papa ya sori so egu asori dem ya sori so a ye frɛ nyame sɛ de ye yi Ghana force yanze san adwea o man we entim nkoye da obi sori na okobo president sobo president won no nsuo emfa plastic yi na eden emfa ntofam menu mienu ne yesa ade no siansesan ya dwen a heaven kura ye nya bi nko ye nim se sa ne ma we aye nyina no esi heaven kwan menu aba ne Awurade nya adwuma
yada se brani ko yada se papa panti numbers no 0302211701 702 703 704 now so ye no woni nkomo efi a emre yenti ama ene nso to kakra bi na esai niema ni akoma atu enso nkenso ese ye nhira akoso ya wa homa no so akosa no pe ye mo achen mo akwaba
ya ni a o
oba na afrefi hia no pe
meni aba me pa cho mi frefri
techiman yo mi entie wa no pe
me pa cho me nso kakra me woni se sade mi ru kan ye ball na ye di gata mu no emwa ana me srenso senkana nanam so omo betie ya nka beboa e kan se baabi wo ha unim sensuo no pa so no mato na mobi okokan wa anya asem entinka ehemfo no so no nka mo no wo mo so nkasa na baabi a eni kwan se ye no because me krom krom ye duen dia sensuo no ho enso se ho nyina ba twitwa e de ama nkrofo abu bia na to agu nti wada woroma ne me so me wokan no me daso
yada se obako yada se papa pantino so fa de ebre e na ne o ka no ye bo ye ho ban free no ho no na nananum so was asudie wo so se unim na unim nsase no ba bia ho ye nsuo nyina nti na nanim a onton mo obi so ho na kofo ha aba obi foforo nso e wo ahoma no so franka no pe wote menka ye mo akwa aba yada se na free he papa
yada se but on ye tini se ye titi krona edu bebi na yehwese kronu ahase ye sha se ye doto o se ye fa no mantu akwan mu na ye yi agota ebeboa yen na ye ma kronu ehunte ba ye timi nye sa ade no etina ma se nsuto so trina kan so de be fe ma akono uma ho na ho ni nyina no ye sisi adan a bebi a ye ye no ma fa no na esi akwan etu ba ho se titinu tentina kan o mutu no mu nọọsụ netina ka ebia nso tren so de timi kwatan ma o how bi ama no besi ana ye do so na ya mfa ya adwene tuhu na ya plani ye nyoma yie no mo se nso ne to a na nso na koka obi dan na nso na sansa na ti aba because nso ne kwan ni de onim na o se ne kwan dia e de o how beba eti ye ma ye ni na ho na ye ne nyoma ye se ne be ya ye titri krona ye hu betimi han
yeah that's it papa na mami hold on with the calls na that hine ati no ho agumonten so nkran ha de achi ye hwe chiri ahwe de ekoso e wo ho that is ultimate nka me mo akwaba
via me juzu
that's it nkran hin na wugina na de na ekoso
if ya so bakta ya enra nsuo no etoye no yako baby tisa no ma wo hu de ekoso e wo tesa no na enra yakopie mu ho na ye bo hu de ru no eba empenifo e de ka eba ho eba twin nsuo na ne mu ntia ma ahyan ahodo entumi ndi akobadie yie no eba twin nsuo no fi ho na so na no pe se me no kafe enra bo be 78 no nsuo esato entie na okopie mu ho a ase anyade a omaye dwuma bia ho na afia de wo mu ni se ade ba kwa ye de hu ni se problem no eba na nka wo se ye solve a yenhwe bebia problem ni free and solve it so nradi ka ebeti say nsuo no e de free kwan so no enye no any solution a ebema nsuo no enta ho bio enti na enra nsuo sata eto ya asan akai ho no enti ene okopie mu e wotesa no a police depot enchen omovinia no pe na sansem yi ehi e wo ho a metumi aka se yebeti say nsuo ni enra no enne so nsuo no eda so etai ho ye hunu se o hwe ekwan no sisi esa se edu aka regina ekwan no sisi gata eda ho obi school moto o se dwene kokan o hwe se nia ye gata no e wo ho eni nsu brani etwifa sa akwan no so a ebe kire o se emuna na ye sa ekwan na ye gota ni ya nyini ehunu se emuna ko ni nuni baba be doso ni papa sisi adan wo ho enti ebema nsu ahudu a eba sa akwan no so ebe doso ya nyini ni sa enti architect ahudu anase engineers ahudu a wo yes akwan no ni wanyuma wo ye no ho no enu eka hunti na nsuo no eto a entumi nko so be ha ye yi ntokro edi esi ekwan no mu a ewura gata no mu
nsi anko beka ne se esan se tokuro no ho nti no se nsuo no eto a e wo se efa sa tokuro na ewura gata no mu se de be ya nsuo no entumi enta akwan no so nsuo nei ohu a nsuo no eta akwan no so entumi nko ubisa se die ntia gata na ewo ho na wo se nsuo no efemu ekono gata no mu esi enti si e be bie gata no so ni etiti gata mi de be ya nsuo no e betumi ekori ye nya ne sa ye
yo enti dache na na kwakra mu no nti traffic da so ho ana se o compare no ane na nsuo na ba form kakra ho
traffic ni da so ho esan se enne se me no ka se nsuo a eto ya ansa no betwe nsuo no free sa kwan so de eto no ano eso si de eto eno echi no nti nsuo no de egusu e wo ho a traffic se ne hu no eno ano sa pepe na traffic no e da so e wo mo
ya da se me mfa si ha na hwese obenya hyenkafo no mu bi no wadi nkomo ana mpanifo bi bebo awura ho a dachen he na ya wasante na ete no nka no Franco Trading Enterprise senso se nipa bonfo no ya doso nti no wo ho anso obi afa kwan so se we Franco Trading Enterprise no obi e account on Facebook nti Franco Trading Enterprise say yan control se wo ho account ye over 100,000 likes no eno ye Franco Trading Enterprise for Facebook account nti ko ne Franco Trading Enterprise for any ensawoso na Franco ewo genuine Samsung Nokia iPhones and afa Franco TV digital ne satellite ya nu nyina wo laptops and afa printers ne accessories ne nyina Franco Trading Enterprise for wo headquarters wo Adabraka ene Roxy Cinema no na ehye animu branches no so de be bia I mean regions ne nyina de Franco bonu din a wo ho number no ye 0246422338 0246422338 Jackson Herbal Center and so se wabre wonyare so wontiapo asa ohunam ye ogya we adwuma kakra bi na so wabre dia na Jackson natural capsules no na wohia emo ahoden sonko ma otimi de ye adwuma eyi wo ho ya onyina free ho fra 0244723541 0244723541 media fia amankwa tamaklo happy birthday hati salasi tamaklo mekuma Yamin Shao, Sarah, Priscilla, ene Tony, Naha Thomas, ene Razak. Munina ya damase mikwe omanyene kwabna sante. Edem pense muno etwaso.
Edefia mankwa tamakula sister Sandy be a guy and a fake Kejua and the entire team Diamond Shira ya shasi no numu pepe and ediwi no kuno under the able watch of your dear one Sarah, supported by Priscilla, Vodafone, Anaman and afe one ekahunyina dachi the ekosu kama. Any agenda ayudino no. Well, yeah, that's St. Andrew's College for us. One of you saw question koso. Sansona make out say yeah, war CD capsules and the CD ointment. One of you saw question koso kura Kel Charcoal toothpaste. And so another quality product from Samara Company Limited and a hometown agency. So yeah, Doma say send me cool. Go now say Monday to Friday. Yeah, fan commodity say and for Emerald. Yeah, because Nemo, Mamen Kaya Chefone, Tiffone at the four, say, Abushade, Yao, teach you, the cameraman, our Thomas, if I got the name correct, the 1 week celebration of the late Mr. Edward Abedi, do not friend Kobe, and Yamiadma, Memenda way, the 4th of September 2021. Venue near Alaj, we me cameraman a conta parentino. So wow, ni no kotanechi na Thomas enkodi 1 week na fe a year than ankasa no. Akopene krabia. Oh, 51 years. Abedi. 1 week celebration of the late Abedi. Oh, Kwaben so abe coming home on the 8th of this month. Miss Sewa da from Sewa Jua. it's a shock. But your words are now. You share and say who did. Could you say any shiguni bar for me papa, Mr. Darko, me mommy Auntie Comfort. I know times are tough, but Radima yina holding intimate them na sewajua yempe ne crabia. Ne 1 week, 8th of this month, I was quabbing. Chia quabbing for yina ever betai, mobetai echi na indi misiwa nina watch day. He's a young man, a patriotic Ghanaian, a lawyer, a politician, a philanthropist, a businessman, part of the ECOWAS Parliament. In Parliament, he joins the party, the New Patriotic Party. Probably record-breaking, record-setting, youngest. Deputy, majority, leader. Lawyer Afenyo Markin, and I am a guest. And I pay a war MPC mu Jumedi. Lawyer, me that's it. Short notice, but what you brace only a baby dinko. But you just be a come.
Why Yankopon Adom. Oye. Yeda na sede anope ozi yankwache. Ni yeda hono so asede wa me na kwanya de. Anope yembezi o man Ghana no nkomo.
All right, so yeah, share in common as say ubenya kwanya probably at the tail end be 4-3-5 minutes be na wetimi so ebia na simbo abetimi busa and wetimi busa. Normally the challenges and the complaints I get after interviewing you say I leave out the constituency that has brought you this far. Into me bottom top approach. Your constituency ni say quickly. Constituency bibia ayeboko constituency, especially on matters of welfare of your constituents. And what's empty say?
Well, on my hand, Mudasipi, Meminche a footman. Now, yes, a politics nasi at the grassroots assemblyman, presiding member. Now, Mizinya Kwenya as MP. My survival has largely depended on research. So far, Sande Nimpa Nenima Sam Kayeze. Inti Anamontu biara made to so far no. Based on the research, the Mazina Timim of Washington. So if you be some about the welfare of a Futufa, I can tell you that so far, based on the 2020 research findings, and after the election, so 2 research groups are your commission one, but your more expectation research findings in the yezu yejuma. So about a futunda, about community centers at various electoral areas at UCC. About a major ICT center, YEC, an all-inclusive ICT center for the entire Ifutu municipality. Yesin was Bompeyin. Then Eko Akosua village, a one where dragnet fishing, or ye Mejanum Aunafo. Yezi Juma Akase Basa, a core ye clinic, auto do your community center, and now ye city beautification project na ye initiating last year no so. Okay. A core and then enter Winneba town and Kasanswa. As part of the plan to make a Futu the gateway to Central Region. Gateway to Central Region in terms of commercial activities, education, tourism, because you have to brand your own community. The city beautification project. And to roundabout, it will win by roundabout. I wonder why fence on. Jumezi
Winneba roundabout.
Mpochonyo. Jumezi from Kubiru Koda. Onche Biara Obobi. Edu yen first traffic light. Ewo Winneba. Ye BB your friend Unity Center. Fefefeo, Akabeye Bosumara no we. Of course, it do Copper Junction. A 10 we left. Heritage Center in Yewi. And then there are other projects. Jane Jazzy Jahazi Junction also another beautification project.
All in waiting for this ECOWAS stuff or?
Yes, ECOWAS extraordinary session. Well, you may use occasion for the president to commission these
but we need about that capacity to host ECOWAS.
Of course. If we have that capacity. Yeah, the localized meeting. Very successful. You hosted almost 120 people. Your hotels. Your Windy Lodge. Your Windy Bay. Your Gloriaca.
For ECOWAS?
All good. Yes.
Standard?
Yes. Standard. Beyond expectation. Your facilities to host it. And we'll host it.
But how did you do it? Bringing the whole ECOWAS?
Well, on my hand, normally I was part of the ECOWAS delegation, in the last, in the 7th Parliament. This 8th Parliament, Nyankopon Adom, I am leader of the delegation of 8. So I just realized that meetings it's always held in the capital cities. So you go to Abuja, you go to Abidjan, you go to Banjul. Then it was a turn of Ghana to host the extraordinary session. I said, maybe I'm Crawford Bar in Kranunkote. No. Let's do something outside Accra. And of course, doing something outside Accra, upon several discussions, and then, leader. I said, BB outside Accra. Winneba is just some 45 minutes drive. If you have the capacity, why not? And I was happy when Omanpein G to me the unknown with the history of Winneba. The Nkanu, a major trading commercial, community. In the politics of Ghana, Futu Zima Kutin Papa. So if we have the capacity, why not? So quickly, we put in place the support systems to deliver. And by the grace of God, if you get feedback, even colleagues are Wofi, Amanazebei, and the resource persons, the way they were happy, at least we were able to showcase our value system, our culture. People had the opportunity to see our nice beach and all that. So, having done that, ye to me ye ne damono. Ye pede ye che bibi sonko. The October 12 to 22nd. Efutu ne capital Winneba. Aye Krado. There will host the entire West Africa and Obeye Kraboshe. In fact, there's a local organizing committee in place. All stakeholders, Aban Naso so through Office of Chief of Staff, will coordinate to make sure the security arrangements are perfect. Various hotels, they have standard rooms, luxury rooms to cater for 1 hour per extra services. And then we host the delegation.
Okay, so clearly we cannot do a Futu Winneba without touching on the good thing. Probably I'm seeing here, sitting here, is the chain, this ECOWAS session, a bit timid in terms of getting these opportunities and money coming to a year. But we can't talk about it. University of Education, Winneba wants them. It's been noisy for a while. To say, what's managing the year? What you managing the year?
Oh, I don't want to talk about UEW.
What you managing the year?
I want to stay out of
your interest on all discussions we've had on UEW continues to be that local participation, recognition, local content. So I'm asking, sir, we are over time now. Motimenya the needed attention on these relevant matters are already some time back.
My position on the matters you've referred to hasn't changed. However, I don't want to discuss it this morning.
Okay.
I'm sure another opportunity will come for us to discuss.
I think what kind chairman road fund, member of parliament, a Futu, deputy majority leader, a lawyer, and member of the ECOWAS parliament, and a philanthropist and a businessman, a fellow market, and in the network in Komoy. Yamra, just recently, either say man Tiwasi and I say sign net here, you advised your party. That advice, what prompted it? That, well, omuntimi embu omoni nguso in Koma Ghana for AD. Say emre woman emoding. Edian na mautimi hu, edian na oti, edian na okinka, edian na wankaswa experience mautimi this as mutuja.
Omani no koro woman you there. Say was a omanu to Misha Winsema due. Omampenyin kufo oncheri bia makasira no wo nifi. Nkomozim no se afenyo. Se obi kugum na wato nazinda nenyu aje. Azichi no kona wantonaza.
There's a problem.
There's a problem. And the next person to blame is government. Straight away. Obi oko hospital na nurse yin sisi. Na we treat in bad. The next person to blame is not the nurse but government. Police yin odi obi esisi sem wokwando. Na nyimpa no ozare hu kofia oye aben na oje hu asotwe. Se amrobe bi orobo bi ana obi ko wi obi naza nyimpa na ebufu na oze ba aben do. Nti se was aben to misha wonsa. You may be doing things right, but or there engage in a bisa on there. Ana obiso ze nasu zibi ababataw, and you have to address it. Intino managing an economy, managing a country, no. Onye bibi trotroba. Politics are ye or competition. MPP, NDC. Yeboto in Shishebi. Time at 2016 MPP year campaign no. Yen sama ye keni nyinara. It was aimed at making Ghana better. In terms of the policies, it found one by one. Even young critics are maybe a one per MPP asemumpo. Se bi so on there, kazo kura MPP can in opposition won to me yeah won you be. So I'm saying that in all of this, yetum ye za yezi ya no ken in our manifesto. And there is no single promise in the manifesto MPP action no if you there easy into me. However, we should also be mindful of the fact that whether things are good or bad, no, a relative. Ebia mami no ton watching, ono anopebia water no watching, or you happy. My papa no rusi then okra no blocks, a cement, no boy kosur, inti or many miles. Inti with time. Through yen nkitenwuzi your communication, or they yet share in same. Inti your cry and workshop no. The whole thing was that you able to me strengthen. Yen nkitenwuzi. Minister or ye juma. But a minister wanyi ni committee chairman in parliament. And din commander said chairman when Zoro Koda. Opposition can twist. Opposition, you can't fall them because once we hear too. Intibonde if debiana react. So one of the strategies in there, you make sure that za yeah now or bois or man ganan. You put to me a bon de will. Ye bon de will ye na timemo fotas oh as in bomeze on ye 100%. But abenya bono mozina. When the time comes to take a decision on who should govern, they will give you the benefit of that.
There's a challenge.
That is the point.
There's a challenge. The age bracket 18 to 40. There's a big challenge.
Yeah.
The challenge continues to be that buying after buying, the assurance of whether private sector or public sector or individual power based on the environment continues to be a challenge. And one of the biggest threats to security issues youth unemployment.
That's correct.
How is this government working around it?
Very well. Two ways. First strategy was the introduction of the NAPCO, or Nation Builders Corps. How has this transformed the system, or how has this brought some relief? Well, nyimpan onye adwuma otifi, but aban a create opportunity there. Awo kese adwuma mu ebagnya experience. Two, ahiye kura no ye chende etifi. So you are getting some allowance.
The school of critics say it's unsustainable. It's a political opening, be just for a few 3 days, be then you revert to your own situation. That's another school of thought.
Very well. In all fairness, what is the reality? Anye biara abandi NAPCO nhihye be we been meza na. So in real terms, it hasn't happened. So let's that be placed at the back burner. Two, government, this industrialization drive policy, I was a one district, one factory. It's not a mere talk. It's called exim. A number of people are apply winning opportunity. I remember your friend and if you to at least minimum there the paper factory was that. What are you doing?
In a futu?
Yes, it's there.
Paper factory.
Yeah, it's there.
I'm sure someone in platform also.
Oh, of course.
On this matter.
About all right? If new Winneba, someone has started a big pottery project. Nyankopon Adom, we to more source facility from your friend and Exim. 3, I know of another company because they contacted the assembly, they contacted me. They have started a tissue factory. Why you want feasibility studies? We want you for one on assassin. Why you want soil test? Nazi worker war machine. At least I am aware. I'm saying that in all of this, or creates opportunity. Yen moframba na wo hie adwuma no. One so wo benye adwuma. And it is not only in Efutu. Across the country, there are factories, companies that are coming up.
But what do you tell Yaya? Me expect it more than the pace equi. Say what is happening because fantastic policy, a district to a factory. Even if it's not every district, we want factories. The pace, some of us are saying, no, the pace is not.
So yes, anybody who would complain about the pace, I won't challenge the person, because look at yen GDP growth. We're growing steadily. Yen movie from the negative numbers are NDC time. You rise to 6, 7 year projections. Then COVID came in. On your way. The year boboni or stop every business activity, the whole world. BBRSCZ for over 6 months. And Sana and Zama start joy then all pick up. Ghana, even Abrochimim 1 into 3 wosika simple was rich and they are facing that problem. So if we talk about the pace, there is not moving the way I expect. It is true. Nobody can deny that. However, ana aben rutu ana mona obabua ema edwuma sam akodo ma ankrankro dwumezi etum na aboa ma yanim bebun wenye edwuma ya.
But do we have that environment?
Of course, the conducive environment has been created. If the investment in the agri sector, there, look, them planting for food and jobs. In Obiohebia in support, but on it was largely successful. The next phase is processing. Processing. Because to me, one day you were friend and planting for food and jobs. Farmer, wetum wenyanundoba. Waton. Some marketing is immediately available. Is there any opportunity for process? I think that is the focus of the government, to help to industrialize the economy. Processing raw materials, export, primary produce, export. They be processing or secondary stage now. Obabwa it creates our help with the value chain and only abandon focus. And I am saying, there, COVID able slow you down, but abandoning give it up. And if you look at the effort being made, step by step, we'll get there. In any event, Yenianum NDC would try and criticize, oh, Nzama Nkodo, Anwichiwo. Yes, Anwichiwo Mijitum. But it be so on the one Ankasan so as a major political party. Because in all of these, it ends at the doorstep of a party to govern the country. Do they have the capacity? Between you and me, or mine, Yenianum NDC for. Do they have the capacity? And I will demonstrate that to you in a second. Why I think NDC has no capacity. One, when they were in government, na COVID bay, they controlled every resources. There were major things that iron in opposition. It's not possible. One was free SHS. It's not possible. And in fact, what the year in June 2 there, free SHS now Akufo Addo can 4-1.
I believe was a progressive.
No, wait. I'm making the point.
Yeah.
I'm making the point.
Yeah.
I am saying that whether progressive or not, the point was that it was not possible. Nobody
Bottom
doubted.
line.
Yes, that was what
they
said.
gave it a specific years.
Good. Two, before MPP Babim, Nkofu Yue Training College of Education, teachers, what if ye for so many years? Nurses, what if ye for so many years? NDC, you criticize whether why they're employing. What's it's difficult. And then Sikenyu, nurses training allowance. Oh, I want you want to. Now, when we came, today, we're posting to Western North, Oria School 2019. I'm saying there, all the way down, people have been posted. Proud to MPP Ribano, Nkofu Tifi, a teacher, no one more appointment. Actually, I charge 2 years, 3 years, no 1 more 3 month pay. That is not the same today. The next point about fuel. Fuel prices, the way na also. Abeyin kade wabati todo. But if the system what it to akwem, at least oil it is not in terms of taxes. Even then this year the levy be good. Percentage terms. It compare the percentage abanze atodo MPP abredo. Now the compare NDC abredo. Look at the numbers. You realize that NDC time it was over 100%. Now, electricity tariffs, and this one for emphasis. President Mahama, he was captured front pages or clear board the look. Baby again you electricity on to mental.
Payment of realistic prices.
Of course. Okay, Chen. Akufo Addo kade debi, you can still make an adjustment, bring some relief. Omahin emi no your wa yet say yanya fact check. MPP bay no. Ana electricity okofom and ankofom over 17%. Household consumption, corporate consumption, it all went down. I am saying that say it is a NDC but on was yes. The next question is yes, we agree. But when you had the opportunity, you said that you couldn't do it. So in real terms, say NDC na wa bema into the situation would have been worse. That is the statement I'm making.
But how do you arrive at that conclusion?
Because they had
painting this scenario does not mean because
no, but these are real facts.
But they also had a plan. For instance, with nursing training, yes, what
can they want to?
The percent intake here more. Now a boy will constant so for free SHS.
But we have taken more. Okay, so good.
So for free SHS, what we've decided is that we as an NDC we say that we need to progress at a pace. We don't have to just jump together and feel the pain.
I'm happy for this debate. One, NDC, nursing training allowance, what's the so that they can increase the intake. In here, we have restored and we have increased the intake. You see, I am saying there, in Zama in here 100%. But in all of this, or a political, there will be a party to govern. Today, MPP into me here in Zamani Minara. Today, the pace at which we are transforming the country, it is not up to the expectation. In your biana, or feel there, the way I expect Akufo-Addo be yen zaman oboko. Yenim de COVID abahoyen. But I'm saying there, NDC for war criticizer in the worst case scenario no, and one or the war govern on money because if NPP you are, it can be CPP. That one, truth be told, and I'm saying there, and one they don't have the capacity because when they had the opportunity, even when things were not in a bad state, they said they could not do it, and they said so publicly. Electricity is an example. What's one to me here? Ibe school net tifie. Damanap koya yazibe ya war criticizing. Their time, Graduate Unemployment Association, they could simply do nothing.
But not quite what.
But even as we speak,
it's for a lot of challenges.
It's better than zero.
But why do we always want to hide and that is better than zero? And get,
well,
why do we do
at
that?
least you demonstrate capacity. You have to demonstrate that. Then you empathize. Yes, Anomona made to only 100%. But I can show proof there. Imam Ember, Imam Aquinya, Mide do 4, Motu Mide do 8, Nemeko do 10. And in all of these, all I'm saying is there. Yenu anoma yenu wori sakan. Yenu anoma onwono so wope aban mutum no. Won aye akwanya wonye no. Nzama kasa Akufo-Addo ye ndey. Wakade wontum. Hwe CDD for one report here was be. Majority of Ghanaians are talking about free SHS there. Education is critical. So it tells you that Akufo-Addo was not wrong when he was so determined to introduce free SHS. But free SHS does not end it. Yes, it is free SHS, Abba. The economy must also boom. And our roads. And let me even land on this one.
Well, you get on the roads because roads is a specific area.
Obiara,
once you've checked,
businessman,
I'm saying once you've shared that fund, it's a specific conversation that we'll be having. But talking about policies, promises, I think that this government is full of promises, but execution of those promises becomes a reasonable challenge. Agenda 111, another beautiful promise. Beyond all the other promises, Amodiama, which to me, I still think that I'm expecting more. One village, one dam, one district, one whatever, free SHS, all those things, fantastic policies. But I'm saying, bebre na modi abegu table no so. Bebre anamo ntuo so na Greece ni ntimi nkoya kotwe. Mosa de ba kwasa be soso amai. Anytime you bring a policy, it's an impactful one on paper. It's so beautiful. Implementation, execution becomes a challenge. Then we are trying to lose that kind of belief and trust. Kofo you're good with ideas in Kwan as implement it continues to be a problem. Agenda 111. Feasible. Achievable.
Nana Akufo-Addo. You may not like him, but you can give him another name. Nana do the do. Ado do the do, not Ado promise and fail. Akufo-Addo, I mean, you may be his worst critic.
It is not about the promise and failing. He's not failing.
No, but you were saying that it's the promise.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we've addressed the issue of the pace.
It's not about even the promise and failing. Fantastic policies. Implementation. Making these policies a reality.
Omahin, you have had COVID hitting you hard and still living with you.
Exactly.
Ghana you pay, sir. Businessman, Nejuma Kosor. I mean, you introduced me as a businessman. Omahin, if I tell you investment I made last year in import, a freight charges, the CIF value na Kosor in a kawa ozaba. You it's the anzama bokroma abaka so much or there tona wusu nyamfa. Aben ojo tax in one kasa wusika mpono oswa. Then government no benye ska wahe or do tax a tax pinsa timemufo woba complain. So I'm saying that as an idea vicious cycle be abeni hiska aben for no nyeniska o timemufo aben besi school aben be road onyeniska fitimemufo timemufo na wo ahochire me because of COVID. Businesses are failing because demand was low, because we have so much uncertainty in the global market. So So things are tough, no doubt. Eko bobusia piso obakade ona abobusia dodo, but busia nezre then is really impuntu juma because into embedding nkrofo with too much tax. So I would accept the pace has slowed down, no doubt. But if it is Agenda 111, listen, it takes a bold government to commit to such a thing. Obi oho osro onka abenka education. So we roll out free SHS. People doubted it. Though free SHS no sustainable. Nyankopon Adom is being done. Now government is focusing on the health sector, healthcare delivery. There, the young hospitals were various districts, communities in this country. Agenda 111. It's not merely beautiful, but there's commitment. Yemen and Ber, Abanisumre was starts.
Timelines, 1 year.
Good. So you look at it the next 24 months and see and Aben etuma commission be. And Zabenzina no keno wetu wezi do. So let's see it. Within the next 24 months, I am more than positive. The onya anukeke. Because you see, Papa not one, Akufadon, Opedo genetri yo, Opedo o genizin, Ishen, on that. Endo namha, you can anope also Western. Okwa brochiri obey, onamha, or chair cabinet. The man is not sleeping. 77 years. Say, feel there on Donna Mana. Look, he has taught this country in the first term. He taught this country more than any president in the Fourth Republic ever did. All two of them, under few, Wakoto, Northern Region, Savannah, Northeast, Upper East, Upper, Wako and Penny being the door. Wato Honmina, Wako Western, why your first round? The whole country, Waba. Wasana started you. So it's not an armchair president there or to Jubilee. No receive report. It tells you that Papa no opeda nankasa sudinenwa koshe za orisi at the various regions, at the various districts, so that already Bibia onyim's already. And I'm saying that he couldn't have done more. Just COVID and Bibakadeo COVID man kawasam. Travel restrictions
no,
alone.
You cannot run away from COVID.
Of course. Thank you, Omahin, for being fair.
You can't run away from COVID.
Travel restrictions alone.
I deal in poultry. Now the 40-footer container and what it comes with.
Jesus.
A lot of
it's
issues.
terrible.
Yeah.
Omahin, poultry, and traveling restrictions. And could say, or affect business. Into Munko, European countries won't use your visa. Or one business be, oh baby. In fact, airlines in power bahan. That free movement is being restricted. Even land borders, trade activities within the sub-region. So it's a real problem. Around this time. It's not easy. But in all of this, we must also commit to delivering the basic needs. The low-hanging fruits must be delivered. And I think that is why government is focusing on it. Look at NBSSI. Look, inche ebia nkano wabama sika waso one for names in Brano Biakade party lines. But this time
partisan distribution of money.
Good, but Akufo-Addo didn't do that.
Online.
A man full exactly my constituency. The day I'm printing out and I'm read NDC executives.
No, you can't.
No. I know their numbers.
You know them?
Yes, so I read it out. Let me see. Women organize only 2,000. If feel there, so we're partisana. Obi benyebi. No. But it was open. One can say online register. Any woman direct without anybody's prompting. All right? And government on ended the margin, they must support to the traders. What could I worry? So it is not easy, but government is making effort. It's not 100%, but effort is being made.
As my guest.
What is important is the needed support that we need.
Okay, so
to ensure that the abana shishe biara no
lot of your text messages. I really want us to concentrate on road. Road homes and seminar fee. Yeah, but just want to. It probably will end up in Parliament. Then we will say a thank you to our viewers. But Quickly, MMDC is about a
Oh, my hand. Nah, is it
no, just passing through. No, just to let us know that there's something around it because it's becoming overly worrying now.
To make that announcement.
Is it affecting our local governors?
But there are DCs and MCs
in the
working.
capacity acting.
But they are working.
But we are meaning for being for, of course.
Oman, you want to ambush me and you want to blackmail
me. That's very okay. So let's move on.
We have municipal chief executives and district chief executives working, and the assemblies are functioning.
But
the assemblies are functioning, and the MMDCs are working, and there is no power vacuum at the local government
level. So when there's a signal to all assemblies in the form of letters to them limiting their powers not to proceed beyond a certain threshold, I think that it can be an effective assembly. But that one is clear admission by your good self that it's a problem. CDD report, before we get to that one. Chairman, road fund. A lot of challenges.
Yeah, a lot.
Contractor for 15. SND messages.
We have a problem. And let me assure contractors at our industry, this board, with the support of the minister and other stakeholders, are more than determined to transform the road fund. The system where I hear me a businessman. Pada ye jumeri na wo certificate kita. Nechi there kwa we goro boy bi. Mpacho wunim chairman no, wunim openi bi. Na chede onem chain ma. I mean, it has stopped. It has to stop. Na ebia wo botu yakawa. Wonim ebia mati de skebi abo. Look. Ninyira Yankopon Adom. Obebefo. They should be assured. We are taking steps to get some huge, support to be. And fully, because we are working at it. Within 3 months, there, and there's going to be a system. It will create certainty so that a contractor now a present IPC, interim certificates, and it will be there for 6 months.
It's like this is the status quo.
And yes.
3 months.
You don't need to make a call. You don't need to make the chairman your friend. You don't need to make a board member your friend. You don't need to go and queue in the minister's house. And you there was certificate. Or mining sector. Where they have a system in place. A submit to a certificate. I work at the 30 days. Opening. On the 30th day, Ibouna account is credited. You don't need to chase anybody. Those of us who...
But that's a regulated front.
Good. So that is what is going to happen. It is going to happen. So that there will be equity, there will be fairness. Obini certificate 2015, 2016, 2017. Yeni NDC contractor, yeni MPP contractor. Contractor, a contractor.
Very encouraging remarks.
Of course.
You need MPP.
No. I've been in private sector all my life. So that nonsense of NDC contractor, MPP contractor, I can't use a certain word here, but it's nonsense.
It's fair.
We can't allow that. Obri Yenejuma, Oman Ghana. When the system is there, fair, equitable, trust me, Nimpano Sobo commits to doing a good job. So I am saying, a system that would be in place, the whole certificate got to work. And you there 6 months, 8 months, 3 months. Because of that certainty, you can easily go to your bankers and discount that certificate. U bank botuma moska. Bank no so almost can or jezi there. Why a loan facility against 8 months? 8 months in Sabaka. Then the system will be moving in that order. Then government will then be encouraged to even award more contracts for our roads to be fixed. They should be assured. I wouldn't want you to call me there. Honorable, Madam Fubi certificate. Bonde echi obi zobinizin ake zobinisika.
Exactly.
No obi zobinizin. Oh, minimum chairman. Inti bonde certificate krunkofu by 20. One now agent.
So we now have certificate agents.
I've not said so. I'm saying we are we are being hypothetical.
We now have certificate agents.
We have been hypothetical.
That has been, you know what the conversation, that has been one of the best times.
It's a challenge.
No, but if indeed, under your chairmanship, you are implementing what happens in the mining sector. I do businesses with hotels and then they give you 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, come and you'll be credited or come and take your check.
Correct.
In 2 weeks or before the 2 weeks,
right.
You have it. But if it comes to the road sector, it's always a challenge. 2015, 2014, 2016, 2017.
No, I don't think that for 2014.
No, I'm saying that I'm just
okay.
Right. So with this,
and you don't know when you'll be paid.
Of course, with this, it's so important.
No, it's an assurance I want to give to the players in that sector.
Of course.
This board with the minister are so determined to create a new era of certainty. It's not only going to help the contractors, but about boy banks and so. It helps them to plan. It helps them to project. Because the road sector or a major area about boy inara. Say you to me stabilize the one arm. Trust me, we'll make progress.
Okay.
Because obi rukonifie osin so ato inti road ne ya obeden wa kofi.
Right, Afenyo Makin is my guest, Deputy Majority Leader, I've told you, MP for Futu, a businessman, a lawyer, and a philanthropist, chairman, Road Fund, Ghana. Unfortunately, there's more to talk. A lot of your text messages, I cannot just read all of you, but the bonus read 8 here. Quick one, corruption. In PCDD report, I can say a tainted or a mischief or whatever, where you have sat all these years under the able leadership of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, one of the pillars or one of the communications that Modema Ghana for before Omotima Sheba power was the fighter over fighting corruption. Amanaye unattractive. Are you bold to say that Modema is Adiana?
You see, Omahin, when we talk about corruption generally, the mindset is political corruption. People limit it to
politicians.
Minister, worker bribe, MP, on your favor be and all that. But you see, Timemufono, do hospital, na nurse, also onfa sikanche.
Fast, no, they don't.
Good. Yeah. Them corruption or the blame in my bay. Because when they go out interviewing people, they are personal day-to-day encounter the way express. So don't let us limit
to the top.
To the top though. Political class. Police engineer, a quanchen, the trotro driver or or JE license. So I am saying humbly that or a collective responsibility or the yama structures and system no yedene or yejuma. Ibina yerka streamlining the road fund. Make sure that the systems are in place. Obimpo onka for hunde okezibon. If obikade there is corruption in this country, you can't sit and deny the BBI is perfect. It can't be perfect. But when systems are working and we are all supporting the system to work, it will minimize it.
So the challenge continues to be that systems are not working.
The challenge is that we must we are not demonstrating sufficient support for the system to work. And it's collective. Omahin, would you tell me there, or Hinibiru and Fre, Papa Police, the Papa Police, on the quite more of us, see what can we
they'll get to some of us. Begging that, can you intercede on this? Sure. A typical example, immigration there and then police, some are ready to pay money to you that to go and facilitate. And I'm saying, really?
And almost come as so will take advantage.
Yeah.
Obi the MP ni picture. Not akot wado. MP binu wo design the form be the MP ni protocol and the okoko. I have told myself since I'm a MP, me catch a police commander be oba be wineba. Me catch there commander emi kwame na member police station da. Me ko party meetings me say look, me go police station them one bail. Chide be a words with system. But trust me, my constituency chairman is always at the police station because Obaba Bobo Waboom is you. Obi send no voice one. So I am saying there. Young Kasa Kunya, yes, the police for you corrupt. But there's a pressure to police for one do. Hospital, Eko, Kolebu, Eko 37, down the Supreme Court judge be. Odi be a was a compre ko kasa dodo. Me wan offer, I say, Deputy Majority Leader, way dear. Bomodi na maken asonte pa na ye brewo kroma. Me so, me Lord na den na ekoso. I say, me wo fa say akoye operation wa 37. Mo charge yen. Mo ama ye receipt. Ye pay ye nkwanti, ye tua. Afe bed oda so no so, omo ba ye omo say omo ye yi bi. Afe ne yire nso na o ko dware akola no eno so omo charge no. Enso no ye say me yire na ko dware no ma me panimu. O dware na afi omo ba ya omo say omo pra ho ontwe ne ho ense say oda ho so okotua bibi at 37 a Supreme Court judge was frustrated. No from the Oshweken na mana since we hu there when yankukudru fa obotu wa kasetia nzame bia the blame goes to the politician. Okay. I am saying that the politician also lacks the courage to crack the whip because the very system weakens the politician. Let's open up the conversation. Let's open up the conversation. So, if the pressure bottle system, no, I am not against people hitting at government. It helps us all to sit up. Because governance is not for you to sleep on a job. In him do mind nenua tua. Oreka. Say now some oreka na fa abefim. Sometimes propaganda wo but propaganda ni nyina as a government if abefim. Okay, so I'm saying there. So, let's work collective. Okay, so and deal with some of the challenges in the country. Road contractors are taking over the messages now. They are happy with the assurance, but a lot of them wants to talk. But a brainty investment wire force landing. If it's all landing in about 40 seconds. Say one can say, it's always a delight to talk to you, but land well in 40 seconds. Well, Omain Mamenda Wasi or Akwenya Zamam, which is there. Yeah, enough for me, Badwam Ghana. For a footman, I want to assure them the Menden Mitri man. In fact, in this Fourth Republic dispensation, I am the youngest ever to sit on the MP seat. So, Mpaibo nyinanye there. Ochine bi na minye gwanudo. Na abrente baby remanu mudo. Simpaman bakado Alex onya akwenye no tumi ye. Them robber ya one kado abrente no poor disappointing. That is why in them pomen debi. Okay. Intino wonye jezi. We are grateful. ECOWAS awo na woban. Yen receive one. Na wo hu there. Ye kroa ye do awo. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much.